All right, good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Yes, it is Wednesday indeed. Another beautiful day coming, and this morning, we haven't had a fall-like chill like that in a long time. I thought it felt great as soon as I opened up the garage door, and kind of that refreshing, puts a little pep in your step, a little invigorating. Some of you might have been trying to dig out one of your lighter layers, maybe just a sweatshirt or something to get you going this morning if you were taking the dogs out. We got our morning low temperatures. I apologize if I'm looking just off the screen. Usually I could see what's happening right in the camera, but unfortunately that is not working for me today. So if I'm looking off, I'm not trying to look away from you at all. I'm just trying to see exactly what's showing on my screen. But you look at your morning temperatures here. Average low is 68 degrees. The record low for Huntsville was 50 degrees. We started off this morning around 54 in Huntsville. I thought someone would briefly drop to about 49 degrees. My pick yesterday was actually for Winchester, Tennessee, up there in Franklin County. You went down to 50. You never actually hit 49, at least not what I saw. So cool start this morning, very refreshing, and temperatures are now starting to warm up nicely here. We'll be in the upper 70s to low 80s later on today. I thought yesterday was fantastic. Some of us here from the station, what I call our WAFF 48 intramural team, we played about 4.5 hours of pickleball. We were out there all afternoon, had a great time. It was just such a beautiful day. As long as you got enough water and your legs are doing okay, you just keep going. Kind of paying the price for that though today. But yeah, there are your morning temperatures. Just want us to start off with that. And all eyes are obviously going to be on the long holiday weekend, Labor Day weekend, fast approaching, what many refer to as, unfortunately, as the unofficial end of summer. I never really look at it this way, especially here in the southeast U.S. You know, we could easily see 90 degrees on Halloween or even into parts of November. So if you like things hot and humid, I'm sure we've got more of that coming. It will have more of a summer-like feel than anything, though, as we do go through your Labor Day weekend. Each day, high temperatures will be in the mid-80s. The humidity will be a little bit higher, so the heat index probably in the lower 90s, perfect for camping with the kids. Maybe you're going out on the boat on the lake, you've got a pool party, or you're just hanging out, just making the most of your long weekend. You got some yard work to do. It shouldn't be unbearable to do much of anything. It should actually be quite nice, especially here as we round out August, head into September. Now, each day does have that small chance of seeing an isolated shower or a storm, just given more humidity, everything like that. There's inevitably going to be a shower or storm popping up somewhere for Saturday, Sunday, and Labor Day Monday itself. All right, temperatures here this morning. We've already come a long way. It's actually quite impressive. Shows you how powerful that August sun is still. Temperatures in the low to mid 70s at the moment, and we started off in the low to mid 50s. So over the span of about 7 a.m., 3.5 hours, we've jumped up 20 plus degrees in many locations. Very dry air in place. Dew point this morning in several spots was actually there in the upper 40s. So very dry air staying with us today. That's why it feels so nice. Even though we might be in the 80s later on today, when you take the humidity out, it just feels like 80 degrees. It's kind of like a dry desert, kind of an arid heat, if you will. Going out to beautiful Guntersville, had a little bit of fog pop up there this morning, which is actually really impressive because of how dry the air is. But sometimes you get that cooler air over the warmer water, you're naturally going to get some form of fog. But it looks great out there in Marshall County as always. Good morning to all you joining us there. This has probably been the biggest complaint this week. It's not exactly people complaining about the weather because it's been fantastic, unless you like that hot, humid stuff. And to each their own, everyone has their preference and their ideal day as far as weather goes. But ragweed and grass pollen, the sniffling, the sneezing, the itchy throat, the red, scratchy eyes, it's been rough. And this is really just that time of year. The ragweed pollen goes up, and the only way to get rid of it is good soaking rainfall, something that we don't really have any of on your 10-day forecast. It's actually going to be a very dry stretch. Now, tomorrow is Thursday. That means we get a new drought monitor being released by the U.S. people that do it. So we'll update you on that, of course, during the Today Show tomorrow. For the rest of the afternoon today, we start to see more clouds building in, and this is just kind of early on or maybe partly cloudy as we go into that evening commute. Temperatures will still be in the upper 70s to low 80s, but with even more clouds coming in overnight into tomorrow morning, that's going to kind of act like a blanket, and we're not going to have the clear skies and calm winds like we had this morning. That's why our temperatures fell so much into the low to mid 50s, almost record-breaking lows. No, tomorrow will be more mild, upper 50s to low 60s. Might have more of a muggy feel even by the morning hours, and even future radar hinting at the possibility of a potential shower popping up. I think we've got chances for rain. They're just very minimal, kind of widely scattered at best along and west of I-65 as we go through tomorrow. Tomorrow, kind of a gloomy day, mostly cloudy, even overcast, and all of that cloud cover and maybe some of that rain-cooled air will even keep our temperatures from potentially even hitting 80 degrees. We are forecasting 80 for tomorrow. Tomorrow will bring it with it a bit more of a muggy feel. It's going to feel humid compared to what we have today, but that's just because the air is so dry today. These are like those fall days behind a cold front. Fortunately, those fall cold fronts often bring us a threat of severe weather. We don't have any threat of severe weather anytime soon as far as what I'm looking at. And then we go into Friday. Should be a very nice end of the week, a little bit more humid. Temperatures will be in the mid-80s, mostly sunny, small chance of a shower. Wind today stays out of the north and northeast, about 3 to 7 miles per hour. Maybe some gusts about 8 to 12. I know the breeze yesterday felt great, just added to the perfection of the day we had for Tuesday. It did get a little annoying, though, when we were hitting the pickleball around. All right, the rest of your afternoon today, no shocker here, just more clouds coming in. High temperatures will be in the upper 70s to low 80s. Really just depends on where you live in the Tennessee Valley, but this is a very nice day here for August the 27th. That front that gave us the great stretch so far this week continues to push off to the east out into the Atlantic. Our weather maker actually is going to be out there in the Central Plains. Now that will continue to track to the east and southeast. First come the clouds later on today, and then overnight the cloud cover continues to build in, potentially even bringing us some rain showers as early as that morning commute. Forecast for tonight with the increasing clouds. Call it mostly cloudy, maybe even overcast, 60 for that overnight low. Some of you will drop into the upper 50s. Good looking day for your Thursday, but look at all the cloud cover we're dealing with. There is the potential of some of those light scattered showers, maybe as early as the morning commute, 7 a.m. to about 8 a.m., taking the kids to school time basically, but along and west of I-65 probably have the best potential of seeing any showers. And it's a shame because the real heavy rainfall, that misses us off to the west and southwest. I have a graphic, you'll see it during Tennessee Valley Living and also on our news at noon, and it just says close call for rain. And really, we're right on the cusp of potentially good widespread rainfall, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think if anything, we just see those light scattered showers. So we get to your extended forecast here. Potential for some late showers tomorrow, mostly cloudy to overcast. Friday should be a good end to the week. Highs in the mid-80s, a bit more humidity. Small chance of a Friday afternoon, evening shower. Humidity continues to build, giving us that summer-like feel and vibe as we go into Labor Day weekend. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, those are just about identical days. Most of you go through the entire weekend without any rain showers or storms. If we do see rain showers and storms, they will be very isolated, not anticipating any significant or huge delays to your outside plans. And even beyond Labor Day, we go into September now, and temperatures stay warm in the mid-80s, but that is still below average for this time of year. So that is about it for your weather extra here on this Wednesday. Appreciate you joining us as always. I will be on Tennessee Valley Living today at 11 a.m. with Peyton Walker and your news at noon with Gina Benitez. So thanks for your time. Pretty quiet stretch of weather. Just get outside and enjoy it. Cut my grass earlier this week on Monday. It's a beautiful day for it. Got my exercise and pickleball in yesterday, and today, this afternoon with me doing the noon news, I'm usually not as motivated, but hopefully spend some form of time outside. So that's it. If I don't see you before then, have a fun and safe Labor Day weekend, and appreciate you joining us for Weather Extra as always. Have a great day.